Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. Today, I am doing a big bucket list item. I will be island camping on Lake Ouachita in central Arkansas. So, as you can see, we have an island. We have another island there. There are actually 200 plus minus on the lake. So I'm going to pick one and I'm going to camp there for the night. So super excited about this. I haven't camped on an island since 2015 at Dry Tortugas National Park. A gorgeous spot if you ever get the chance to go there. No escaping the heat at all, but incredible snorkeling. Not going to be snorkeling here, and I'm not going to be able to escape the heat here either. But I'm really excited about this one, and I can't wait to show you. Come along. We have our first island coming into view, and I am going to check it out. I have a tiny little island over here. I don't even know if it's got any exposed land. So cool. Here we have kind of a medium-sized island. I don't know, it's on the small side certainly, because there are some really huge ones out here. But I think this might be the first one that I get out and check out. This island is super cute. It has a great place for a one-person tent, nice and shady. Has a firing, not that I'm going to use that, and it has great swimming options. So the one thing it doesn't have is a place for my hammock. I'm not sure if that's going to be a deal breaker, but I also don't know that I want to stick with like the first island I've stepped foot on. So I am going to at least go for a swim and probably keep checking out the islands. There was the island I was just swimming on, and this next island looks like it would have some options for a hammock, and it looks like it's got a nice flat spot up there for a tent. So I'm going to pull off here and see what we've got. Beached. Let's see what we've got here. Oh my gosh, yes. This is the spot. We have a beautiful site up here with a beautiful view. Plenty of room for the tent over here. The hammock in the shade here. And oh my gosh, look at this. A little beach area. I mean, it's not sand, but gosh, it's pretty. I have filtered water from the lake. I have hung up my clothes drying system. My hammock, I've gone for a swim, and I've had a lot of water because it is, it's very hot. I mean, yesterday was 110 for the heat index. So I'm a little further north today, but I think it's not going to be too far off that, especially out there on the rocky beach. So I am going to enjoy the water I just drank and cool down here in the mostly shade of the hammock. Probably take a little nap. I'm up. Woo! That was a 2-hour nap, just what I needed. Last night we had this crazy thunderstorm that kind of kept me on edge, so I wasn't sleeping so well. But I'm making up for it today, certainly. Now, it is time for lunch. I am starving. Today, well, I'll just turn it around and show you what I'm having. We have Nor Alfredo chicken. Not Alfredo chicken, well, Alfredo broccoli with, you guessed it, chicken. I'm gonna throw some water in the pot, boil it for a little while and do what I do with these things. So that is something that I need to get in me because this place is beautiful and it's also very warm. Lunch was delicious and I'm stuffed and I kind of need to walk it off. And I realize I haven't actually explored my island. So I'm going to follow the edge of it around, I guess, where I can. And I'm going to show you. All right, so we have camp and we go down this little embankment. Isn't that cool? And we are on a beach and you've seen this. So I'm going to walk a little further down and see what we have there. Look at this cool rock. Have all sorts of patterns and colors and layers. And it just goes up and up and up. Right, I am continuing around and it looks like we may run out of beach here. I have rocks in my Crocs. I'm gonna be singing the rocks in my Crocs blues. You know what else I've got? I've got a sunburn. I'm going to hold off on looking at the other side of the island until I've at least taken a dip. Probably until the sun goes down just a little. It is baking me just like a chicken right here. It has been the laziest day at camp and it's been great. I think enough time has passed now that I can go explore. I think I'm going to start with getting back on the kayak now that the pack isn't on it and kind of throwing off the balance. And I think I'm going to check out a few of these surrounding islands here in the vicinity. So looking forward to that. I think it's time. I'm getting a little stir crazy, honestly. But it's a pretty small island, so it happens. So we've got another island over here, and that is where I am going to start. I have arrived. Let's check it out. There's my island, and the far off islands that I can see, and then a massive island over here, and this cool little tree that's just growing in the middle. It's not quite an island, but certainly not totally lake. This one has a nice little cove and the cutest little campsite here. Did I make the right choice? Another adventure for another time. There's even a little trail. Where does this go? Oh my gosh. This is cool. We're going to find out where this goes. I see another fire ring here. And it keeps going back. I'm taking it. There is another side up here. And what a view. So much of the rock that I'm seeing is this just cool looking stuff. I don't know if it's quartz. I don't know what it is. I am not in that field, but it is so neat. Very shiny, especially this time of day. This is the tip of my island I haven't been to yet. Nice little rock shore there. Distinguished looking tree. Very cool. I've just been kicking around camp and applying SPF 100 sunscreen, which looks kind of gross. I think it's a good time to check out this other side of the beach that I haven't shown you. There's actually a couple different sides. I think we're going to get the biggest bang for our buck this way. So let's check it out. What a cool view. That island in front is the one that I thought about staying on, the first one I stopped at. And we've just got what's going to be a beautiful sunset. A very rocky beach, but very neat here on the curve. Just love it. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Big Island camping adventure. I have jumped into the lake to kind of wake up. I was out last night, like as soon as that sun went down. I don't know, it was the sun that took it out of me, if it was the lake that took it out of me, all of the above that took it out of me, but there was nothing left in me. So I slept like a log last night, and it was great because I was like listening to the sound of the water, you know, like lapping at the shore. This morning, the water brought me something. See this little pink thing back here? This is spectacular. I can just picture some fabulous person wearing this and getting out on their boat and whoosh. Anyway, now it's mine because it has washed up on the island, and I'm not going to let it stay on the island because, you know, you're supposed to leave it better than you found it and not just leave trash flying everywhere. So, poor lady's not going to find it. Or a guy, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody like me that's like, I look fabulous in pink. Anyway, it's coffee time. I am needing it to wake up. And I'm also probably going to pack up pretty quickly afterwards. So I've had a great time on my little island. I feel like I could spend one more day here. I'm not going to, though, because I've got to get to work. Anyway, let's make this coffee. The site is all cleared out, and I'm afraid it's time to go. It is so pretty here, I just want to stay longer. Oh well, I'll be back.